Hi, my name's Rob Abel, and I'm the content coordinator at SC Media. And with me, I have Yair Amit. He is the CTO and co-founder at Skycure. Now, Yair, you've discovered a vulnerability in Android, the 4 work framework. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Certainly. As part of our ongoing analysis of security issues in mobility, we took a look at a very important framework in Android, introduced in Android 5. So it applies for 2/3 of the Android population. And that framework, named Android for Work, is actually Google's strategy to allow better productivity of business use in Android. And the whole premise of that environment is a secure separation between the work environment, where the organization has a lot of control, and the personal activity of the user, where the organization does not touch it. And the premise is that there is a very secure separation, like 2 different devices in the same device, so that if something bad happens on the personal persona, nothing bad will happen to the business activity, email, Salesforce, whatever the organization does. So that was the premise. Mm-hmm. And what we did is actually identified a variety of techniques in which a seemingly innocent app, malicious app, can get into the personal persona and then perform something we call app-in-the-middle attack. Mm-hmm. So that it has actually legs in the personal environment, but also in the business environment.
Okay, and what are some of the things that an attacker could do once they get leverage in both environments?
So the amazing part is that actually the premise of Android for Work is actually circumvented in that way, meaning that a remote attacker can actually control and see not only the personal activity of the user, but also whatever business activity is being conducted on the device. And it's not only being able to monitor your emails and Salesforce activity and Box and everything you're doing on the device as a victim. In some cases, we actually managed to control remotely the activity of the victim on the device in the business environment.
So this is a 0 day though. I mean, has it been reported to Google yet, or have you seen any attacks that use this method in the wild, or where's the status of it right now?
Sure. So like any research we've been conducted in our firm, we always follow responsible and coordinated disclosure guidelines. So we've been working with Google since the end of 2016 on that, and we're currently working together with Google and leading vendors to define a mitigation strategy. The reason I'm calling this mitigation is because some of those flaws are actually important features that have a dark side. So even after the disclosure, these techniques are applicable, and therefore it is very important for organizations to devise a proper strategy of security. It starts with awareness, that's the idea of that disclosure, but it also requires to utilize proper security solutions, and that's what we're suggesting.
So how could a potential app take advantage of these? Are these apps that are currently on the App Store that could potentially exploit these vulnerabilities, or is it just still the potential for them to do that?
So that's a very interesting element. The capabilities utilized in order to circumvent the secure separation of Android for Work are actually key capabilities of the operating system. So apps in the App Store or outside the App Store might be able to utilize it in order to perform these attacks. Very straightforward.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Once again, I'm Rob Abel, content coordinator with SC Media, and I'm here with Yair Amit of Skycure.